shit's in the safe. Got me a spot out the way. Nigga just tryna be safe.
Let's get to the sports talk.
This Sunday.
Well, I think it's Tom Brady, believe it or not. I think it's Tom Brady more than Patrick Mahomes for very, very simple reasons. I think that even on a bad day, Mahomes and Kansas City's offense is going to find a way to put up some points. Even as elite as New England's defense was for the first part of this season anyway, and I still think they're pretty damn good. I just think that it's one of those situations where Kansas City's going to find a way to score points. And you're Tom Brady and the New England Patriots. You're going to have to match that. Not just point-wise, but you're going to have to move the chains to assist the defense in keeping Patrick Mahomes off the field. Because even if you know you're going to score field goals, you're going to score touchdowns, assuming that you're lucky enough and fortunate enough to do that against a defense in Kansas City that still isn't great, but definitely better than it was last year, I think if you're Tom Brady and New England, you need not just to score. You're going to have to move the chains and give your defense some kind of help because Patrick Mahomes, Tyreek Hill, Travis Kelce, Williams, Shady McCoy, and those boys with Andy Reid.
You can't go 4-0 against Kansas City. Only way you could beat Kansas City, you got to keep number 15 off the field. If you go 3-out, and get on the football, they're going to score. I understand y'all got a good defense, but they got a good offense that's explosive. Y'all can have that game y'all had against Texas. Y'all can afford it with Texas, but this team that got a high-packed offense, y'all have to match them. Like, it's up to the offensive line to get Tom Brady time to be able to distribute the football. But without no outside help, it's going to be difficult because they're having problems right now on offense trying to figure everything out. Kansas City, it's up to their defense to continue doing what they're doing. Can the Patriots run on their defense? If they can't run their defense, it's going to be some question with their offensive line. It already is halfway, even though they 10-2, but it's some things that's going on that's really shaking this team up a little bit. I feel like both of these teams need it. Especially, I feel like Kansas City too. Like they need it. They need this win right here. They need this win right here to it'll be a big win for them.
Play calling, they are coming. You're not going to give them a donut. You're not going to hold them to 10 points in my estimation. New England, you're going to have to do something offensively to win this game, and that's why I say Tom Brady.
Even though defenses have gotten healthy against the Patriots, and by the way, the Chiefs' defense looked pretty healthy against the Raiders. I mean, like, their defense is coming along. And, Stephen, that's an interesting argument, but ultimately it's wrong because Tom Brady's job is to not lose the game. The unit responsible for winning games is the Patriots' defense. So the defense matchup against the defensive matchup against the Chiefs, the defense going to have to carry the day. But now look at it from the Chiefs' point of view. Is the defense the thing that's going to beat the Patriots? No. It's going to be the offense. And that offense is all about Patrick Mahomes. Yes, he has weapons, of course. Tyreek Hill and Travis Kelce are awesome weapons. But Patrick Mahomes is what makes that team go. If the Chiefs suddenly are looking for their defense to beat the Patriots, it's going to be a long...
The Patriots' offense been stale. If you really pay attention to the games. It been stale. Their defense been helping them out to be able to win games. Even though that Texas game, the Texas offense dominated the whole game. And you see the Patriots trying to catch up. They got too far behind. It's all about you need a deep threat in this league. Yes, you have a good slot wide receivers in Sanu and Kellerman. The only thing that's missing on their offense is they don't have an outside threat. And they've been looking for that. Like I said, they trying to make Sanu an outside threat. That's not him. He's best in the slot. Can they figure out who would be that deep threat to open everything up down the field? That's what they're trying to do. To throw the deep ball. And they haven't found that wide receiver yet. That's why you need to go back to re-signing Antonio Brown or someone to be an outside threat for them. The Chiefs, we know their offense is gonna have to put up points. Just in case their defense don't come out and dominate the football. Tom Brady is just one of the smart quarterbacks. Even though the offense is stale, he always figure out a way to be able to move the football. But it has been lately.
Long afternoon. Mahomes has to play better than Brady. Now, it doesn't mean Mahomes has to elevate his level. Brady's the one who's going to have to elevate his level for his team to win. But Brady can elevate his level and still not play like an elite quarterback. He's far below elite so far. Mahomes doesn't have to be better than he normally is because he's normally the best there is. But still, it's Mahomes who's going to have to play well for his team to win.
I think, Stephen A., you made the right point, but you went with the wrong side of this whole equation. I think the pressure's on Pat Mahomes because if that Chiefs, we all know the Patriots can't go toe to toe as far as the Chiefs in scoring. So if Patrick Mahomes jumps on this Patriots defense, that's going to put a lot of pressure on a Patriots offense that's been anemic. They've had a hard time moving the ball, and to me, that's the key to this whole thing.
That's the key right there. Get out to a big start. That offense for New England have not done anything for the past weeks. Just get out to a good start, a fast start, and have that offense try to catch up because they haven't been moving the football. You see what happened against Texas. They got out to a fast start. The Patriots catch up late. That's all you have to do. Jump out early against this team. If you do it, you have that offense trying to play catch-up football.
It's all with the Patriots defense, how they struggled against the Houston Texans and Deshaun Watson. Now we got another quarterback in a similar stature with even more weapons than they have in Houston. So if they go out there, if the Kansas City Chiefs go out there and they're just scoring, moving the ball and scoring at will, boy, you're talking about a bad situation brewing in Foxborough because, again, like I said, they can't match toe-for-toe personnel with the Kansas City Chiefs offense.
Well, like I said, I'm just looking at this for this particular game. We all know that come playoff time, the Patriots seem to be a different team than they are in the regular season. They've had some rough go of it in most instances. I just think that the way that the offenses look, being bereft of weapons the way that they have throughout this year since Antonio Brown, Josh Gordon, Rob Gronkowski, neither of them are there for obvious reasons, for various reasons, actually. I think it's one of those situations where with everything being said about Tom Brady, the way the offense has struggled in recent weeks, obviously, when you look at it, against Baltimore in a loss, against the Philadelphia Eagles in a win, against the Dallas Cowboys in a win when they only scored 13 points, against the Houston Texans, I think it's one of those situations where Tom Brady and that offense have to get something.
Try it this way. Can the Patriots win if Brady has a bad game? And by the way, he's had a bunch of them this year that really weren't very good. The answer is yes. They're 10-2 with him.
He having a bad game, but they have a good defense. He can have a bad game on his own. His defense been holding up besides that last game. And he don't have a good game this game. Can their defense step up and hold this Chief offense long enough to let Brady distribute the football and be able to get this team a win? Can they do that? It's going to be tough because that's a explosive offense they're going against. They're going against an elite quarterback. It's going to be tough to even stop them and slow them down. Like, Tom Brady right now is a game manager right now. He's still arguably the best quarterback in the league. He's just a game manager right now. And he just leaned on his defense to be able to hold them.
Having some bad games. Can the Chiefs win if Mahomes has a bad game? No, because it's not like this is a defensive juggernaut. Now, again, if we set the bar at
that's the difference right there. Patrick Mahomes can't have a bad game. Because if he lean on that defense, it's going to be a long day for Kansas City. He had to at least have an okay game or a good game to be able to help the Chiefs win. because he can't have no stale offense against this team right here. Because the way the defense is right now, they can't afford him to have an off game. You know, the defense been playing okay for the past weeks, but he can't afford to have an off game. He can't afford to have a little stale offense this week.
Normal performance, right? Brady's the one who it's better off. His team's better off if he exceeds that normal performance, because the bar for Brady is down here and the bar for Mahomes is up here.
I think what y'all are missing is this. If Mahomes goes there to New England and plays like trash, what are we going to believe about Mahomes? He had a bad week. If Tom Brady struggles and plays like trash, what are we going to say? He's done.
Cliff.
That's where they are. You understand? I'm not giving you the cliff because you were late for too many years.
1 year.
Give a
1 year late.
We don't give a damn what you say about it now. You lost your credibility.
1 year late.
A long time
Cliff
ago.
is here.
You know, the only reason I sit here and listen to it is because I'm obligated as my professional obligation to sit here across from you to hear that garbage. Bottom
Cliff,
line is,
1 year.
if Tom Brady sits up there and plays like trash, we're going to be talking about how he's done. Patrick Mahomes, we're just going to be talking about it's a bad game.
You know why we'd be talking about that he's done? Why might that be? Maybe he's done? You think so, maybe?
I hear you. Keep it going. Keep forcing me to have to listen to it. I'm going to get somebody else to sit next to you for a week. I'm going to take vacation. We know you'll miss me. Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights,